Hey, beautiful people. How you doing, Aquarius? My name is Michelle. Happy weekend. I want to give a shout out to one of my beautiful members, the Healing Spot. Happy birthday to you. I'm praying you have a great birthday weekend, the whole season and beyond. I love you to life. I'm wishing you love, peace, happiness, and joy for you and yours, abundance and prosperity. Happy birthday to all Aquariuses out there. Thank you guys so much for showing up for your reading. Let's get into a message for the weekend. My guides want me to use these as your overall energy for the weekend message. Let's see what's going on for beautiful Aquarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising. Wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, there could be a word. Cross watchers are also welcome, and these are never gender specific. Roles could be reversed for 5 transpose. Take it as it resonates, all right? Hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check out the membership below. So your overall energy is the heart chakra. The 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael is here. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be around an earth sign or a water sign, actually, is what I'm getting off of this card here. But yeah, you could be out and about in groups. You could be having a party, celebrating. I mean, this is game weekend, right? Isn't it Super Bowl weekend? So, you know, with the number 38 here, that's breaking down to an 11, which is the 11th house that you rule. And that talks about, you know, society, groups. It also can be a lot of thinking involved for you, okay? You could be dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and things like that when it pertains to matters of the heart. You could be caring for someone else. Someone else could be caring for you with heart chakra energy, okay? Children could be important too, but it could be pets. It could be everybody and anything that you love is on your mind, and you may be considering doing something nice for someone. Someone could be doing something nice for you, making you feel comfortable. I'm hearing the word appreciated, so you could be very appreciated, okay? I just heard my guy said, you will feel appreciated during this next week. Okay, you will. But I'm getting, there is something happening with Venus. Okay, I'm getting Venus off of this. So like I said, you could be dealing with a Taurus, which is an earth sign, or even a Libra, or a Gemini. I'm getting that there's some sort of something happening with Venus, okay? Out in groups and clubs and society, and, you know, maybe even something online. All right, but let's get into it. Let's see. 4th chakra. All right, bottom of the deck. Let's see what you don't see coming. Ooh, indecision. Okay, being at a crossroad. All right, or you could be choosing a new path, but it's in the works. Okay, you might need to know, you know, I don't know, you know, depends. Yeah, it depends. Okay, it depends on which direction you're going to choose. That's what's coming up for you. Yeah, you're going to have to follow your heart with the angel of love. You're going to have to follow your heart. Yes, the heart chakra. Okay, so you're being asked to not only listen to your intuition, as always, you are being told through this reading that you are being guided, okay? There could be a change in direction, a change in paths, a change of mind, all right? It depends. And you are being asked to follow your intuition and follow your heart. Okay. Let's see. This weekend? Yeah, let's go with these. Spirit, angels, and ancestors. Just see. Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, provide me a clear and accurate message for Aquarius placements that I'm resonating with. You could be getting a message. You could be researching. So somebody could be researching some sort of venue. Someone could be researching some sort of, you know, a plan for a vacation. Somebody is going, they're going somewhere, but they're deciding. Now, somebody could be deciding on transportation, like, am I going to rent a car or am I going to get on the train? Am I going to do this or am I going to do that? What's this card up underneath? I just can't, signs and reminders. So you are being guided, as I mentioned. Signs and synchronicities. There could be a conversation here as well. Somebody could live at a little distance from you. You could be talking to people online, or there could be messages going back and forth. But I feel like you're searching for some information. A lot of sirens, okay? So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of messages, or like I said, the 11th house, you're doing a lot of thinking. You're doing a lot of considering, thinking, searching, researching, all right? You might be doing some digging, figuring things out. Okay, you could also be dealing with a Gemini. It could be very chatty. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. What else is here? Why is this here? Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands. You could be waiting to hear from someone, or you're waiting to, whatever you're digging up, you're not trying to make a rash decision. I feel like you're pacing yourself a little bit at a time. And as you get this information, you're putting things together. You're reaching a goal. Okay. I also feel that somebody could have to work this weekend, but they're not. There's like something that may have got misconstrued, or you may be waiting to hear word from something, because the 3 of Wands can talk about work. You know what I mean? It's not hard or anything like that, but at the end of the day, you got to get up and do what it is that you have to do. Somebody may be working like a half a day or something like that. Somebody could be working, and it's not a hard day. They're able to sit around, talk on the phone, text message, things like that. Kind of like hang around. For others of you, there's a trip. And somebody they're finding information, they're doing some research. There's also an energy here that you could be waiting on a message from somebody, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, lots and lots of messages. Lots and lots of messages. Now, I'm also getting the energy, if somebody is online looking up different information and stuff, they're looking for the best route for themselves. Like they're looking for the best route, the best course of action, the best where they can get everything that they want out of this. With the 8 of Wands, I do feel that there's a lot of messages, and I feel there's some sort of travel. A lot of people traveling this week, this weekend. Now, it could be that, someone is having people over at their house, and it's like they have a lot of different things they have to get together. It's a lot of momentum. It's a lot of talks. There's a lot going on. It's busy. I'm starting to feel very busy, okay? Almost like an athlete. Somebody who's extending a lot of energy is busy, busy, busy. Now, if somebody is at work, this could be the energy of it's waves. They're busy in the morning, and then they have a smooth sailing kind of afternoon, or it's smooth and quiet in the morning, and then it gets kind of busy, It could be up and down, something like that. Yeah, and then it's over. Okay. Somebody wants a change of pace is what I feel. Now, I also feel that somebody is coming in to visit you, or you're visiting them. This could be a short stay. So it could be like a weekend stay, or it's like a one and done. Somebody is putting some directional messages out there also. It's like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then what am I going to do? Somebody could be creating like their schedule for the weekend. Somebody could literally be traveling, okay? Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio. But I feel like somebody's doing a change of pace. There's a change of pace here. You may be indecisive on how you want to do this. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the higher self thinking about? With the heart chakra energy, spirit, angels, and ancestors. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Decisions, finalizing some things, okay, and choosing a lane is what I feel. All right, that's what I feel that's going on. There's a lot of figuring things out, thinker energy, searching, researching, but it's not strenuous. I feel like it's about fun. It's just, you know, having a change of pace. There may be some kind of clashes. Oh, okay, that's your opinion, that's my opinion. Okay, I need to choose. You know what I mean? Let's see. I do feel like you have an offer coming in also. Yeah, the sun. Something is being highlighted for you. The sun is happy, happy, joy, joy. It's feeling revitalized. It's feeling like, you know, you can do something that you haven't done before. It's a lot of fun. It's also very abundant energy. And with the Three of Wands, it's like expanding your territory, expanding your creative, you know, interests, your hobbies. Okay. And with this 38 here, I feel like it's a lot of people around you. You're kind of like in the spotlight, or you're dealing with someone who likes to be in the spotlight. Like they like to have fun. They like to travel. They like to be around a group of people. All right. You could be around different types of people. There's somebody in this mix who's not used to going out. They're hesitant. Oh, well, what would I do? Well, what would I wear? They're like that type of person. Somebody could be thinking about going to a circus or something like that. There's like children involved here as well. But yeah, this could be simply like a father figure or mother or father. But they're more masculine, I would say. I feel like somebody could, you know, just be creating a good time for children. Well, I'm going to do something for my children. We're going to go here. I don't know why I'm hearing Ringling Brothers or Top Circus or some sort of circus or a zoo with animals, something like that. It's a fun time though. Somebody is searching for some fun times. And maybe this is talking about Valentine's Day with the heart chakra energy. There's some sort of travel plans or some sort of invitation, some sort of offer from the heart that's coming in. And somebody is trying to plan it, whether it's with their children, with a group of people. Like they may have a couple of different things that they're doing here. Somebody could be dealing with a Leo, particularly a Virgo. Leo, Virgo energy is definitely here. Okay. So the higher up energy is decisions about doing things in a beautiful and abundant way that's like full of joy, full of bliss, full of happiness. Stay out of drama is what I want to say. Like I said, it's like one and done kind of conversations. It's nothing that's going to drag out into drama. You know what I mean? It's like if you have an opinion, they have an opinion. Okay, well, that's your opinion. That's mine. I'll figure it out. All right? Because I feel like there's something here that someone is figuring out. Somebody's doing something really nice for you, or you're doing something really nice for somebody else, or it's a trifold. Somebody's doing something really nice for you, and you in turn are considering somebody else as well. You know, that's what I'm getting. It's like it's somebody is blessed to be a blessing. Somebody is being blessed, and then they're actually going to bless somebody else as well. I don't know why I'm getting some sort of petty competition here. It's also in the mix. So this could be, you know, gatherings that are happening, and maybe the game night, especially if somebody's doing game night for the Super Bowl or something like that, it might get intense. You know what I mean? Competitive, yeah. It might get intense or something like that. But like I said, it's a one and done. It's over with. You know what I mean? It's on to the next. But with the 8 here, it could take a couple of hours. It could be a couple of, you know, quite a few hours. It could be a roller coaster. Like it's a lot of fun, and then it's like, you know, competitive and petty and like fun banter and things like that. But it could, yeah, something like that is going on as well. Because I feel like somebody is saying something with the Page of Swords. Somebody's saying something. Let's see. Spirit, angels, and ancestors. Holy Spirit, show me. All right. If somebody is planning something and they didn't tell someone else, they didn't consider someone else, that could be an issue. Somebody could try to throw, somebody could try to call, someone could try to throw, what do you call that? Throw somebody off, throw something in the game, surprise someone or something like that. I don't know. But I do see Three of Swords, Page of Swords. Somebody's looking to get away. There could be a separation. If you didn't tell somebody about it and they're surprised the last minute, that could be, you know, a conversation. That could be a little bit intense that I was talking about. Yeah. Somebody could also be looking into renting a car, or like I said, this could be about transportation. I was getting something about transportation and having a choice. Okay, it's like, am I going to, you know, rent a car? Am I going to take the bus? Am I going to take the train? Am I going to, you know, share a ride with somebody? Like, what am I doing when it pertains to this travel? And somebody could be waiting to hear from someone else. All right. There's also here, somebody could be renting like a truck or something like that, or they have their own truck, you know. So like I said, am I going to share a ride with this person? And it's going to be like a group of us that gets in the car or something like that. I don't know, something about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Ace of Water. Somebody wants to get away. They want to do it now. They want to walk into the sky. I want to get away. I want to do it now. Somebody wants to have fun. Okay. Now I'm also getting the, I'm hearing Yaya. So somebody might have, you know, somebody on the, you know, somebody that they meet. They could meet someone new that is very attractive, like an athlete built, or they're attractive. Okay. They catch your eye. You could be doing something new you haven't done in a while, or you're doing something completely new you never did before. That's what I'm getting here as well. Yeah. There's going to be a change of pace, okay? There's going to be a change of pace, and I feel like it's really good. I feel like somebody is doing something really nice for you, vice versa, okay? The challenge is that there's a hater. There's a hater in the mix who is not involved with it, and they might feel some type of way. You know what I mean? And they don't even realize you're also planning something for them. Or this is somebody who is not you, it's somebody else. They are planning something, and they're planning multiple things. You know, whoever they're connected to, they may feel some type of way. I don't know. All right. Now I also see that, and this could lead into next week, because I was hearing next week you're going to feel very appreciated. Okay, you are. If the energy is intense at any way during this weekend, next week is going to feel so much better. Okay, it's a game changer is what I'm feeling. All right. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands. It's a game changer. And you may not know about it, but the High Priestess, you may not know. It's going to feel really good. Liberation is here. You know, I'm doing this. I'm doing something new. It's going to feel like a new wave. All right. A new wave of energy. Something is happening with Venus this weekend is what I feel. And it might get somebody in their feeling, especially with the Three of Swords. Somebody could feel very rebellious, or they feel slighted, all right, with the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, because there's going to be a separation that somebody did not know about, and they feel some type of way, or they feel like they, you know, nobody included them in this plans, or somebody is just a hater. They see you, you know, renting a car, getting away, you know, expanding and doing something that you haven't done before. And it's really cool. Okay. Let's say somebody has the next few days off and they didn't share that with whomever this person is. They feel some type of way, I feel. It's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Libra, Gemini, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Taurus. It's somebody. that sees you doing something new, and it's like nothing is stopping it. Like I said, well, that's your opinion. I'll figure it out. Somebody's going to be doing something new, and you may even run into new people who are attracted to you. You're attracted to them. Okay. Somebody might feel, like you might, I don't know, you might meet somebody else, or I feel like you're meeting somebody new. And it's a game changer, is what I feel. There's some sort of change here. So don't allow anybody to bring you down. Don't allow anybody to bring you into drama. Avoid drama. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Avoid drama. Wow. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's super important for you to be very clear about what your intentions or what you're doing, especially if you're connected to someone, because they're going to feel some type of way. With the Ace of Swords, it says, give clarity, speak, the truth, and stand in integrity, okay, and be honest. There's going to be some sort of clarity about the new thing that you're doing. For others of you, you're going to be talking to somebody new. For others of you, you're realizing your schedule is changing because somebody regarding work, okay, with this merchant energy here. It could be in regards to work. Something regarding your work is expanding, and there's a new way of doing things when it pertains to your responsibilities or an offer that has been placed on you. You may not even know about this. Somebody could just be saying, okay, well, as of now, as of tomorrow, instead of you coming in at 11, you come in at 8 o'clock, whatever. The schedule is changing. This is a new thing, but you can do it. And it's one and done. There's not a whole lot of arguing about it, talking about it. That's just what it is. But it's a new beginning for you. And you're going to need to do this with precision. You're going to be figuring out, how to do it, and you're going to have victory. I feel like victory and success, especially with the 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. This is you having precision. This is you doing things with clarity. This is you being sharp, okay, and doing what it is you need to do. It says brilliant. New ideals and inspirations, is seeing the truth in any situations, and something may be a little bit challenging, okay, but you're going to be able to figure it out with precision. You're going to see things clearly, so you're going to know the right decision to make. I do feel you need to follow your heart. Furthermore, listen to your intuition. Trust yourself with the 7 of Air. I feel like you're strategizing. And like I said, I feel like somebody else might be throwing some shit in the game, okay? Trying to detour your plans, but it's not going to work. With the Ace of Wands, you have the tools that you need. You have 3 aces. You have everything that you need. Whether you realize it or not, there's a game changer here. Okay, now I'm also getting by against all odds. Okay, your guides want you to know that you're going to win against all odds. With the Dreamer here, this is a brand new beginning, a new life, a new strut in your step, new swag, new, as long as you are not carrying the baggage from the past and you believe, you got to believe. Okay, you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust where you're being led. You have to pay attention to these signs and synchronicities. These reminders are here to let you know. Archangel Michael is here telling you what steps to take when it's, there's an energy also here, Aquarius placements. There's an energy here that when you are called, you must answer. Okay? When you're chosen to, step out of the comfort zone or step out of the thing that you have gotten comfortable to, it means that you're ready for more. So when the time comes that you are called to do more, you must go with it, okay? And trust yourself, all right? Because you are being led, okay? Against all odds, you are going to win, all right? You're going to get over. You're going to be moving out of choppy waters into the sun. And if you don't feel that this weekend, because there is some sort of clash with Venus happening this weekend, you will feel it next week. Okay? Because right here we have the 7 and the ace is an 8, right? Somebody's going to try to make you feel, you see somebody turned over the queen here. I play chess, and that means checkmate, or somebody gave in. Okay, so somebody feels like they're throwing something in the loop, which is going to change the game up. It's not. The 1 minus the 7, there is a lingering 6 of swords here. Okay, so this is all your energy. You're going to have the key, you're going to have the tools, you're going to have the answers that you are waiting for. You're going to get victory, success, and abundance here. All right, yeah, there's a change in the wind is what I feel. The Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot here. You're moving past the 3 of Swords. It's like, you know, the 3 of Swords, yeah, it's disappointing. Yeah, it's conflict. Yeah, it's like, okay, I felt that. But we can easily get past the 3 of Swords and move on to the 4. And that's exactly what's here, 4 of Swords. Okay, so you're going to be separating from someone. And it could be for a couple of days. You could be moving on to new terrain. You know what I'm saying? Like new ground. Okay, this could be a groundbreaking turn of events for you as well, which is, it's good. I feel that there's a burden that you may be worried about this weekend that is not going to be in your future starting next week. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry. Okay, as long as you're not carrying that burden with you, with the Fool here, you're traveling light. Change is happening. You don't have to worry. You know what I mean? You don't. Against all odds, beautiful energy, especially with the sun. This is what I have for you. Until next time, please take care of yourself and be well.